Hello, welcome to my channel. Today's discussion is going to be on yoga, not necessarily stretching and holding a pose, but Raja Yoga or Ashtanga Yoga. Yoga meaning union of subject and object, higher self, and self with a small s. I apologize for the sound. I found this beautiful chord in my son's room, and I thought it would fit my other computer system, and there would be greater, more quality sound, but it doesn't fit my other computer. So, this book I have dabbled in, the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. This is Swami Sat Chit Ananda's translation and commentary, if you can see him there. This book is very enlightening about the Eightfold Path of Yoga, which most of us here in the West, we think of yoga as, I'm stretching, I'm doing these poses and stuff, and that is the first rung on the Eightfold Ladder. So the idea there is just to get your body so that your body isn't bothering you, and then you can concentrate with your heart and mind on particular objects. The Eightfold Path is broken down that you'll first work on your body through Hatha Yoga, through stretching exercises, and even regular plain old exercise to get yourself in shape, get yourself healthy and well, moderating your diet, making sure you're drinking enough water, all this stuff that your mom told you to keep you balanced and in a good enough physical frame of mind that you can go about the higher rungs on the ladder, which the next rung would be breath control. There's a whole science of breath control, or pranayama, which Western science is now starting to delve into. There's plenty of research on that. If you want to go ahead and Google pranayama or breathing exercises or scientific research on pranayama, there is enough there to keep you inspired and go down that rabbit hole. After pranayama, there's going to come nyama and ninyama, which are ways of controlling your social life, your interactions with other people, not stealing, not getting yourself in situations that are going to cause you anxiety, because when you get yourself in situations that cause you anxiety, you're not going to be able to do the higher rungs of yoga. In the same token, as if your body is not properly functioning, you're not going to be able to do the pranayama. If you don't do the pranayama, you're not going to be able to mentally concentrate. So, with these 8 rungs that proceed higher and higher, the final rungs on the ladder are going to be concentration or meditation. Now, with yoga, you can go ahead and begin the meditation practice all along. You can start out doing meditation and then start grounding yourself in the Hatha Yoga and the physical maintenance of your body. And then you can, while you're doing the concentration, you can do a mantra concentration where you're exercising breath control by breathing in and breathing out the mantra or such and such. And there's many ways to do it, and it's a really great avenue of exploration. But for this video, I'm going to try and just concentrate on the 3 aspects of concentration as presented by Patanjali, who's a famous saint credited with these yoga sutras, but possibly there's many authors, just like in our Western mystery tradition, there's many books attributed to Hermes Trismegistus or King Solomon, and these people might be some kind of a saint or, a literary figure, but possibly the Yoga Sutras is from various authors or from stuff compiled together by different people or students. But this edition, there's lots of different ones. I personally have found a lot of useful material in Swami Sat Chit Ananda's presentation and his commentary, and that's my source book for this, except for Aliester Crowley's Magic Theory and Practice, where he, in his section of the book on mysticism, delves into Raja Yoga. So we're using the term yoga here to mean the whole package, from the body posture, breath control, social, societal maintenance, personal vows, and exercises of your willpower to keep yourself stable, balanced, not overly excited, not overly anxious about problems you're causing yourself, not making waves. Meditation, concentration. But as I said, I'm just going to try and focus on this video. I do want to make this a series because this is a very, very great avenue, and I'm just a dabbler in yoga. I don't like, you know, there's a saying that someone could be a fallen yogi, which that would be me. Like, I've climbed some of those rungs and gotten myself in a place that I didn't want to be and fell back down and stuff. But for concentration, we're going to start out with, oh my gosh, I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Yeah, that's not working, I don't think. Dharana, Dharayana. So, I'm not going to use this whiteboard. My daughter kind of messed it up and lost my marker for it, so I'm trying to use a regular Sharpie, and it's not working. The lovely joys of having children. Dharana is going to be the first stage of concentration. So, I'm going to use an example. In the Yoga Sutras, the yoga tradition, you can meditate on anything that is uplifting, inspiring, or has a goal that you want. So, for this demonstration, and this can be a personal mini experiment in yoga, we have a dollar bill. So, lots of people consider meditation emptying my mind, breathing in and breathing out, and I'm not thinking anything. I'm just cornflakes without the milk. And that's a very Buddhist mindfulness kind of meditation. Fortunately, in Hinduism and the yoga traditions, you can meditate on objects of meditation besides just empty space. You can meditate on a dollar bill, you can meditate on the concept of money, and it can be a practical, goal-oriented meditation. Now, this is the experiment part coming in, because the idea here is that you're going to meditate on George Washington. You're going to think nice thoughts about a dollar bill. You're going to think nice thoughts about money. And through some kind of law of attraction phenomenon, nice things revolving around money are going to happen to you. I have done this experiment because I've experimented with the Yoga Sutras and dabbled in them. But I'll leave my results to myself. If anyone out there does do this experiment and wants to comment on any experiences they may have had. But first, let me get into the structure of the meditation practice for this dollar bill meditation. And we're going to start out with Dharana. It's broken into 3 parts. Dharana, which is trying to concentrate. Dhayana, and that's going to be when you're in the flow, you're in the zone, and you're meditating on this dollar bill, and all you do is you're zoning out on it. You're just thinking about money. You know, you're going to start to feel some bubbling up, some like hormonal changes going on. Your stress hormones are going to go down. you know, your cortisol levels are going to go down, your endorphin levels are going to start skyrocketing, it's going to bubble up through your belly, your oxytocin levels, you know, for a physiological breakdown, as you're just thinking about money and concentrating on money and thinking nice thoughts about money. So you're going to be sitting here zoning out. You're just going to be thinking a dollar bill, money, money. You can breathe in, money, breathe out, say the word money. And the idea is to get an object of meditation that is enjoyable, that you're going to get pulled into. So lots of people have a problem with the Dharana stage. Dharana is when you're trying to concentrate. And if you're doing a mindfulness, not thinking anything, zoning out on space, and you're not allowed to have planets in that space, it's just empty space, and you're trying to concentrate on that, you're going to be in that Dharana stage of the first stage where you can't concentrate. You're thinking about nothing, and your mind gets so bored that it starts thinking of all sorts of random things to tell you. So people are like, hey, I can't meditate. How many times have you heard this? I try to sit there and zone out on blank space, and I start thinking about things, so I can't meditate. Which is the Dharana stage. Not that there's anything wrong exactly with meditating on blank space, but if you want to make it easier for yourself, pick something that is going to really engross you. Swami Sat Chit Ananda recommends meditating on a glowing lotus in your heart. It's going to pull your mind in. You're just going to get absorbed on an image or an idea or a certain place, person. If you want to meditate on someone you really admire, you know, if it's going to draw you in and further your enlightenment, why not? But meditating on a dollar bill, you're going to try and think just of a dollar bill, think just of money, think just one thought about money, and keep thinking it over and over again. And this is going to be a lot easier than doing a mindfulness meditation because you don't have to think about something really boring. Money is interesting. Money is going to pull your mind in. Now, if you have some kind of trauma or unresolved issues, you're trying to do something positive and get those endorphins and oxytocin flowing and all that, your subconscious is going to probably be like, well, you know what, we need to talk before you do this. And it's going to send you up some memories, some issues, some unresolved conflicts. It's okay just to deal with those. And that's a whole nother discussion. But you're trying to meditate on the dollar bill and you're like, oh, money. Money is good. Money is good. Oh, damn. My parents took away my allowance because I wouldn't go to church. And that hurt my feelings. And, yeah, all down there. It's fine. But when you can resolve those kind of issues, you'll be able to more concentrate on money. Money is good. Money is good. It's green. The earth is green. The earth is nice. Nature is nice. Money can buy all sorts of things. Money is like magic. And as you keep concentrating on money, the dollar bill, that's when you're going to get out of that stage where I can't concentrate. I can't think one thought. My monkey mind is going crazy. Your monkey mind is going to be like, ice cream, I like ice cream is sweet. So that's the whole idea of starting out in a yoga path with picking an object of meditation for starters that you do enjoy automatically, that your mind is automatically going to be like, absorbing, makes it a whole lot easier, because then you're going to get to the second stage, which is, I'm not going to pronounce it right, but Dhyana. So Dhyana is going to be when you've gotten out of that stage of, oh, money, oh crap, I can't pay my bills, oh my gosh, the electric bill, oh my gosh, rent, oh my gosh, and you get out of that stage, and you're back into just thinking one thought, and it's a positive thought. So you're thinking about that money. Now, Dhyana is going to be that connection where it's just consciousness flowing. And positive consciousness, not some ego struggle, not fear, not resentment, just being and awareness flowing back and forth. And it's going to be a bit of a high. Some of us would probably be surprised how enjoyable it is to think just one thing for 40 minutes to an hour. When you're thinking something really positive and enjoyable, and you're not having distractions, and it's your own time, and you're meditating on a candle flame, or a pretty picture, or a flower, or a dollar bill, it can be really enjoyable. So that's Dharana. Now, the next stage of the meditation practice of yoga is going to be Samadhi. I don't know if I've reached any type of Samadhi. In the West, of course, we hear the word Samadhi, and I don't know what it means. There's different types of Samadhi. There's different variations and aspects. Swami Sat Chit Ananda talks about Samadhi where name and form are mingled together. So I'm thinking money, and I'm in this state of super consciousness, and I'm contemplating the word money, the meaning of money, word and meaning. You're getting into quantum physics and symbols and holographic universes, and it's really all outer space talk to me, in the words of Prodigy from Monty. I don't know. The goal of this experiment is to meditate on the money, and if you can reach Samadhi and tell me what that is, I'm game. I've had some weird experiences, not knowing if I am in my body, or if I have a body, or what a body is, or what my home is. I've definitely dabbled in the Yoga Sutras to the point where I didn't know where I was, or if my apartment, like I understood I pay the rent, there's a landlord, I'm in a certain town, I live here, this is my couch, I'm in the United States of America, in a certain state, in a certain town, in a certain period of time. I understood all that, and still I'm on this other kind of level where, okay, but what the hell does that even mean? This doesn't even process. I'm seeing something else. I'm seeing the interior of my mind, or a holographic projection of my childhood, or I don't know, where am I? So at that point, I kind of freaked out and scared and blissed out and listening to trance music, and really needed to just have a beer or 2 or 3 and not do yoga for a while. This is powerful stuff. You see like this, you think like yoga, oh, I'm drinking, 3-day-old coconut milk, and, you can have my lunch if you want to, take my soda too, I'm just going to wear this robe, and, you can smack me if you want to, I'm non-violent. Yoga is some powerful stuff, really. So, to get back to the point, to do this experiment, You can use any object that you want. The idea is that by meditating, just like in the law of attraction, you can meditate on one positive thing, but take it to a really intense level. You're not going to have a vision board with various things on it. You're going to have one thing. You're going to focus on it for 40 minutes to an hour every day for, let's just say, a week, if you can do that. If it's worthwhile to you to see where this goes, all you need is a dollar bill or another object of your choosing, and you're going to meditate it on. Get yourself comfortable, cozy, no distractions. You can have some music, no lyrics, just music. You don't want your mind distracted by lyrics and content and stuff. You're going to make your own content. Your content is going to be the dollar bill. Focusing in on it, relaxing yourself, breathing, thinking only about the dollar bill. You can think about the concept of money, keep it positive and uplifting. Get to the point where you're out of Dharana, where your mind's concentrating, wandering. Get yourself into Dhayana. I know I didn't pronounce it right. Where you're focused for at least maybe 5 minutes at a time is just money, and then you had a distracting thought, and then another 5 minutes straight of just money. You keep this up for 7 days. You can do a half hour. I would recommend at least 40 minutes to an hour. Quiet time, same time each day. If nighttime is your quiet time, where you can do this an hour before you go to sleep, and then be on about your business and do your social media or something. I mean, that's what I do. Meditating on a dollar bill, and do it for a week. Every day, don't miss a day. Do it for 7 days. See what happens. See if people randomly give you money. Or, well, I won't get into it. But the idea is that by meditating on an object of meditation, things are going to manifest in your life that are coherent with that particular object of meditation. An example in the Yoga Sutras is by meditating on the strength of an elephant, or the prowess of a tiger, or another kind of animal that has a quality that you want. You meditate on that animal and that quality. You could meditate on a cat, and you're going to have a supernormal power revolving around that quality that you're meditating on. Some of the other examples from the Yoga Sutras are meditating on, what were some of them? Meditating on the element earth to have power over manifestation. Meditating on the moon to gain knowledge of the movements of the stars. Meditating on the sun to gain knowledge of the solar system. So everything you meditate on, to the degree that you can focus in on it for a period of time every day, an extended period of time, your mind is going to start to develop a supernormal knowledge or power or manifestation revolving around that particular object of concentration. So, I'm not really going to give any spoilers, but meditating on a dollar bill, when you invest yourself in it and you're dabbling on the level that I'm dabbling on, things are going to happen. But don't believe me, just give it a Boy Scout effort and try for yourself if you're curious if there's anything to it. I will have more videos coming up about yoga and the Yoga Sutras and such as that, because I think it's something that is really worth sharing. And anyway, 2 book recommendations. Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, Swami Sat Chit Ananda's translation and commentary, Aliester Crowley's Magic Theory and Practice, Chapter 2 on Mysticism, which Aliester Crowley's book can be found online very easily. It's also called Liber, ABA. Until next time, blessed be.